Yes, the Punkery Show, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't I fucking tell you to put your volume down, man? I warn you every goddamn week to put your volume down. And somehow you still fall for it, man. Come on. Either way, this is the Punkery Show. John is here. Version 4.4 has come out on a Saturday here, September 28th. We're gonna go through the list of the new stuff that's coming up. In about 25 or 30 minutes, we're going to share a submitted segment. There's a little scandal or a little documentary going on created by Anka to say that there is a packet loss issue on the server that was created by the hosting, whatever the hosting is called, the OVH cloud. So we'll try to... Anka made a video here, so we're gonna share our screen in a little bit after the coverage of the new version, and we'll try to make a little bit of sense of it. It's almost like a TED Talk PowerPoint type bullshit, so we're gonna take a look at that. But either way, version 4.4 has come out, ladies and gentlemen. There will actually be a changelog video for it. One thing that I've done here is that I have held the server hostage when it comes to the media shits. We're not gonna go all in again until Rate My Chase is done. Again, only 2 episodes left. The Massey Chronicles coming up in a couple of weeks. And then the Chase Beta Prospect Chase Showcase, which we'll see Butthead in a lot. We're gonna hold the server hostage when it comes to media bullshit until that's actually done. No remorse to that at all. But if you take a look at the announcement section, folks, Evan, about 36 minutes ago, put up a new post to show that version 4.4, version 4 is out. And apparently the gameplay has majorly changed, huh? So let's take a look at some of the stuff going on. Now, first of all, before we get into that, I've got one thing to bitch about. One little thing to bitch about. So the first thing I did when I joined the server, I realized I was on the wrong Steam account, but that's completely fine. But I pressed Z, and I forgot how it looked before because it was so simple. But now it feels a little bit crammed, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit crammed, a little bit tacky, as if we need a interior designer up on this bitch. So I pressed Z right now, and I see that there's obviously, as usual, the list of players, what skill they are, and what rank they are, if they're a cop or a paramedic. But now, didn't the organization be somewhere else? Didn't used to be somewhere else on the Z list? I'm asking because I don't know. You know what I mean? But I see people's organizations, and it looks a little bit tacky, man. They're in hyphens and shit, or not hyphens, square brackets and shit. What the fuck? They're in square brackets and shit. And I'm like, God damn, this is a little bit tacky, man. Just a little bit tacky. I'm looking at ships, part of the Sugma organization. Assassin in the group. See, the problem is you got square brackets, a space, and then, you know, square brackets again. Looks a little bit tacky, ladies and gentlemen. Is there a way we can have some input from a designer or somebody like that that can tell us whether or not that shit looks tacky? Because it looks tacky to me, man. And what looks even more tacky to me, folks, You know, I guess we'll talk about it a bit later since achievements are now on the server. But the way that the achievements are put up on the list looks tacky, man. I'll tell you that. Chips is the Chips 493. You know, don't want to be a grammar Nazi here, but you know, lowercase t on the Chips 493, the Konamilla. I mean, it's a little bit tacky, man. Duke Higgins. Higgins, as I remember his name, fucking, that's what he says. That it doesn't take a designer to know or notice that it looks like she. Oh man, I know, man. It looks just a tiny bit tacky. I'll tell you that. So we need to hire someone to be the server's designer, Z designer, to fix that shit or something. I don't know. It looks a little bit tacky. We'll see that for version 4.5 probably. Either way, let us take a look. Butthead says, I design Lost for Words. I agree. I'm not too sure how those two go with each other, but I agree, Butthead. Let's take a look here. So there are new player achievements. A player achievement system with special titles, rewards, and as time goes on, more and more achievements will come up. Indicator says if someone has better ideas how to get some menus, etc. to look better, feel free to show. Yes, exactly what he said. What he said. If anyone has a better idea or how they can look better, yeah, then put it somewhere, suggestion, all that shit, man. But yeah, more achievements we put in as time goes on. Is there a list of achievements? Okay, I see here. ACH. Oh. Hold up now. So, as far as I can see, you can only see your own achievements, if that's correct, huh? My achievements are logged in with rank. What was this? And, oh, wait, hold on. What is this? Hold on. I'm trying to just take a look at what's going on here. Oh, I see. Okay. So, logged in with rank is a category. All right. So, under logged in with rank, you can see I'm new here regularly. It's a good meme. I've got some experience, closed beta tester, community contributor, and NG admin team. All right. And under connect time, you can see titles for connect time. Your first hour, new on the block, regular player. Let's set that to my title. And then veteran. I could set myself to veteran. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep myself a regular player. So I've only got 2 categories, ladies and gentlemen, thus far, and I suppose that you cannot see any other categories unless you have a achievement in that category. So I guess the more that you bust your ass, the more that you can get it. Abdel says, welcome back, Demon. What is this? Evan says, as you play, when stat changes, you get achievement check. Yeah, I think that's what I said, right? That's probably what I said. Yes, Demon. Shout out to Demon. He's going to be alongside Butthead in the final episode of Rate My Chase this season. They will be buddies back when they were in the Frag Emporium. I gotta make sure I say that word very accurately. You don't want to miss a letter there, or else it could be hate speech. But either way, achievements are now on the server. Looks a little tacky on the Z list, but do whatever would make you think you can get an achievement. Let's see. So there are added daily challenges and login streak rewards. All right. So Where do we see the challenges? Let's see. It would be great if the commands were on the post as well, honestly. What is this? No, these are time trials. Hold up now. Wait a minute. Hold on. These are time trials. What are the goddamn daily challenges, huh? Slash challenges brings up the time trials. Use M. Use slash quest. Bro, who in 2024 uses the word quest, bro? What is this, an MMO? This is an MMO in 2024, huh? Let me see. So, view quest info. Kimi Räikkönen. Who the fuck is that? A Formula 1 driver? Christ almighty, man. Kimi Räikkönen. What is this bullshit? Alright, so I'm doing slash quest. View quest info. And it says Kimi Räikkönen. Hold up now, hold up. Listen, let me tell you something, folks. If I'm confused, then I'm sure that some of y'all are confused. Alright, so slash quest. Oh, my bad. Slash quest. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, I see. Your daily quest is Kimi Räikkönen. Score top 10 time in any time trial. That's difficult, bro. I mean, you kidding me? Hold on now. Let me just take a look at the time trials for a second. Because that can't be a daily quest, bro. You gotta make that be a bit easier. Huh? I mean, first of all, these leaderboards, I don't know when the last time was that these leaderboards were refreshed. It probably was during the reset the quest. Listen, kiss my ass, bro. Listen, let me make this point, alright? I forgot when the last reset was, but I assume that's the last time that the time trials were reset. There's no fucking way that you can make top 10 in a time trial a daily quest. That's too difficult, bro. They'll fucking know. So if I was somebody who knew what the fuck was going on, and I saw Kimi Räikkönen on the quest info, I'd say kiss my ass, reset the fucking quest. I pressed the wrong button. All right, so what? I said Kimi Räikkönen. I rolled the R, bro. I don't have what it takes. Listen, time trials are for CalCons, bro. I don't know where CalCon is these days, but the time trials are for the CalCons, bro. I did not say Räikkönen. That's not what I said. I said Räikkönen. That's what I said. Either way, so I re-rolled it, and it says my daily quest is the Firestarter Fiend complete 5 arson missions. All right, now that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. People were talking about how the arson thing doesn't really make a lot of money, but I guess if you get a daily quest, then that would be nice. How about that? Hey, here's a good idea, right? Here's a good idea. You talk about login streak rewards. How about a quest streak reward? Huh? How about the more consecutive days that you do a quest, you get a higher and higher increment of money day by day. There you go. That's a good idea. Put that in the version 4.5, huh? Obviously, there's a chance that you might have your streak broken by having to have the Kimi Räikkönen quest, where you've got to get top 10 in established leaderboards. Good luck with that, cocksucker. But either way, it's a good idea to have the daily challenges. Next here, I see that the server has been updated to the new DLC, which is Bottom Dollar Bounties. That sounds like a completely bun-up name if I've ever heard it. I don't know what Rockstar was thinking. Let me just Google this for a little bit. Bottom Dollar Bounties GTA 5. Yeah, who the fuck names it this, bro? Rip Son Devin, by the way. Rip Son. He got taken down by Howlin. That is dead to him. Alright, so we're in the Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC. So there are new vehicles and a new weapon for police officers. New weapon for police officers. What does that mean, huh? Does that mean new weapon? Okay, well, that didn't really work. It's a melee taser. Well, it's a melee taser. I'm trying to think. That must be an achievement, man. That's gotta be an achievement, right? Tase someone with a melee taser. And have the melee taser, you know, remove their resist star or some shit. Yeah, that's definitely gotta be a daily achievement right there. Next up, we have Cops Visual Contact Ability extends criminal blip visibility. Oh, excuse me. Wait, before I get that, next is completely reworked player blip system. Player blip visibility is now range based. Well, that's gonna be interesting. Now, yeah, I don't know what to say about that one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to think. I feel like once you get into Blaine County, for example, then it's pretty easy to evade. I don't know, man. People were saying for a long time that the being able to see blips is OP or some bullshit. But the map is so fucking big, it doesn't fucking matter, honestly. I think as an alternative to that, it might have been better just to remove /track. But, you know, I guess we'll have opinions on this as time goes on. Not really too sure about that one. Although it does piggyback off of this one where it says the Cops VC ability extends to criminal blip visibility. So for the cops out there, doing /VC will be more important than ever to make sure that you know where the hell the felons are. But I guess visibility won't matter as much if you can still do /track. So that's I guess that's fine. So we got some stuff going on right now. Render is chasing a cop, ladies and gentlemen. Legion Square is on fire. Legion Square is on fire. Render is trying to kill Wardna right now around Legion Square. And you know it's embarrassing when a cop is being chased by a felon. And y'all think that cops are OP? Kiss my ass. So Render just destroyed Wardna, Rip Son, dead is dead. This man didn't even try to fight. Somebody get him a pair of balls, bro. Alright, Butthead says, rate my pet. I see that Butthead's pet is a pig named Evan. So, Evan, I guess you're apparently a pig. Rip Son to you, man. Question about the pets. Actually, are we there yet? Hold on. Did I get the pets on this list yet? Not yet. Okay. right, so added ATM robberies. All right, good opportunity there. Or more ATMs to rob. No, never mind. Okay, weapon damage buffs for a more fast-paced experience. I mean, I don't know, man. It feels like please, OP cops, etc. Please, cops are not OP, man. Come on, this is nonsense. I don't know who's doing the study, but I don't see how the fuck cops are OP. So right now, Render, he's in a multi-story car park right now. He's trying to get Jensen. There's a 2v1. Jensen dead. Jensen dead. First aid kit. Render got a 1v1. Capybara shooting at absolutely nothing. Capybara's gonna lose his fucking fight right now. He's got half armor. Render don't got no armor. Render destroying Capybara. Oh, never mind. Capybara with the kill on Render. That is dead. Listen, man, I don't know. Increasing vehicle damage, or excuse me, bullet damage. I don't know, man. I don't know. Fights already seem pretty quick to me. Render says, TF, how did he kill me so fast? Well, that's because vehicle or gun damage has been increased. Which, I don't know, man. I'm not too sure about that, to be honest with you. Especially since, well, I mean, drugs aren't really a thing people really use, as far as I figure. It's you know, the first aid kits and all that shit. But, I don't know, man. I don't think that theirs need to be increased. I think people die quick enough, to be honest with you. But, make your voice heard, ladies and gentlemen. Huh? If, after a while, you think people are dying too quickly, make sure you fucking say something. Because... yeah. See, next up here, weapon license makes you retain more ammo percentage upon arrest. Alright, so you lose less guns upon death. What was the percentage before? Was it like 35% of ammo? Q and VN and Rezer were consulted to tweak weapon damages. Don't blame me. Alright. I mean, listen, if the guy that heads a fighting academy and Q and VN said it's good, then maybe I'll give a little bit more trust. But the two most sweatiest PvP players on the server, well, I mean, if they said it was good, tryhards, sweetiest, bun up, bro. Bun up. Well, I mean, if they think it's okay, then I guess I have a little bit more faith in them, huh? Yeah. Anyway, honestly, if you were to ask me, I would have, made bullets weaker, honestly. I would have made bullets weaker. Rip Son, that is dead. Another stuff going on at Legion Square. Render and Assassin kill each other on the street. That is dead. Dead is dead. They kill each other. Render says HS damage. High school damage? What are we doing then? High school damage. Is that what you're trying to say? Evan says, no headshot bullshit, please. Honestly, bro, let me tell you something. Capybara says, feels smoother? Yeah, okay. Let me tell you something. I think that you can integrate headshots You can integrate headshots if you lower the amount of damage body shots do. You know, don't make headshots do something crazy like fucking 40 damage or some bullshit, but if you increase the headshot damage and lower the non-headshot damage, then maybe all these dudes that play Call of Duty, that play the server, whatever the hell, or the GTA Online that play the server, maybe in their better, they may like it a bit better. Navarro says, "Man up, Rashawn. Listen, man. I understand y'all want this fast-paced gameplay and all this shit, and I'm not being selfish here because I'm not recording for My Chase for now anymore. But the longer the encounter, the better it is. The more ratings, you know what I mean? So anyway, let's get lower on this list right here. So, back by popular demand, temporary organizations, or what they were before, groups, is now back. No perks though, obviously. So if you want to interconnect between organizations, you've got a friend in a different organization, and you want to do something with them, you want to speak with them, even though you should probably stop being a pussy and, speak with them in Discord or some shit. You can do that. You can now have temp organizations, or I should just call it fucking groups, honestly. That temporary organization sounds a little bit, it sounds a little bit technical for no reason, really. What is this? Evan says it's just making groups on the fly. One membership per player stays. Alright. Capybara says, WTF are these pet names? Well, here's the thing, folks. Alright. People don't have very much, what's the word? They don't have very much creativity. Alright? If I had a pet, I would think of a name that's random, just like how you name your pet or your dog or some shit. But everybody is naming their pets after other players. It's like, bro, you kidding me? I don't know if that's flattery or some shit, but whatever. I'm not gonna go into that, honestly. Next, we have a reworked Gnag War system with dynamic scoring. So I guess like in a soccer game, it'll be like in a soccer game, I guess. I've never seen a Gnag War before, honestly, so I'm not too sure what this entails. But if two Gnags will get into a Gnag War, then tell us about the dynamic scoring. So now we're finally into the pets. Donating players only. Pets are now added. Some of y'all, or some people in the past, were like, oh shit, why would I, what reason would I have to donate? There are no fucking perks. Why would I donate? Well, first of all, if you Google or look in a damn dictionary and see what the word donate means, it implies that you're not getting anything reciprocated back to you. You are donating to a cause. Now, a lot of charities, obviously, if you donate to charities, you don't really know where that money is going, obviously. But you ain't donating to get perks. You donate cause you want to advance a cause. You ain't trying to get something back off of that shit. But even so, for those that have donated or have current donations going on, you can now have pets. And they don't attack. They don't do anything of that yet. I suppose in future versions they're gonna get more capabilities. But for now, they're just there. So, question. I have seen people with pets and they follow their owner inside the vehicle. My question is, do pets take up a car space? Do they take up a passenger seat space? If they do, that's funny. But yeah, do pets take up a passenger slot? That's my first question, because I'm kind of curious. They do. Oh boy. Oh, okay. So if they take up a passenger slot, can you put your pet away? Like, can you? Okay. Is Preacher saying yes to me? That you can put your pet away so that you can save the passenger slot seat? Call of Duty option. Okay. All right. That makes sense. All right. So, because I was like, if a pet takes up a call off. All right. Good. All right, good. Because I thought if a pet takes a passenger seat rather, and you can't like get it back unless you do something like convoluted, that would be a suck. Especially when you have 4 guys trying to rob the bank. Abdel says pet purpose in GTA is for protection, unless you want to spend money feeding pets like CB. Well, right now they're only for bragging rights, but for now, yeah, they're for bragging rights. But they will just have to think and wonder how they can be used for robbing, I guess, at some point. Because if you're gonna sacrifice a passenger seat, then they may have to have some perks along those lines anyway. But we'll see. Hopefully somebody can get some kind of bug where the driver with a pet gets inside the car and then a guy gets in the passenger seat before the pet can. I wonder what kind of bug that would bring. Anyway, next is easier onboarding for the new players. I saw some people were doing the new player what do you call it thing earlier today, so that may be something to do with that. I see Butthead keeps changing his pet name right now. He had his name, the pet name right now is Cops Are Fat Piggies, but I saw about 15 seconds ago his name, or the pet name, was of a Dutch bad word that they say very, very often, and it rhymes with canker sore. So, I don't know, man. The Dutch, it makes me wonder, man. Anyway, last is many other gameplay balancing and QOL improvements. So, those are all the stuff in the changelog, ladies and gentlemen. See a few notes here. Achievements are not unlocked all at once to avoid spam. And stat-based achievements are going to be unlocked as you progress on that stat. Beavis says, Butthead did bench. He benched Puerto Rico today. 210 kilograms. Alright, I see you, Butthead. Alright, Butthead, just benching Puerto Rico, huh? I see you. Get those gains in the gym, man. GG. Let's see. And also, lastly, the new DLC messed up the custom clothing order, so you need to update your clothing. Too fucking bad, honestly. Alright, so there it is, folks. Version 4.4 is there. So, make sure that you get a whiff of it. Hey, Jesus Christ almighty. Hey, alright, folks. Here it is. Here it is. About 15 people just blew up in front of the Legion Square, which means you know what that means. First of all, it is time for you to lower your volume. Alright? I'm gonna give you some... I'm gonna warn you right now, folks. Lower your volume right now. 15 people just died outside or in Legion Square, which means the Legion Square Mayhem theme song is going to play. Tell you, man, y'all don't learn, do ya? Damn, this is fucking loud. Christ almighty. Now I see why y'all complain. Christ, it is fucking loud. So, there it is, folks. All y'all dying in Legion Square like a bunch of bitches. We do have 2 medics on the scene. Ray and Addict. Addict is not doing shit. Honestly, folks, I think admins should ban people from being paramedic if they don't do shit. Honestly, you know, people are bitching about admins being abusive. Honestly, they're the least abusive they've ever been in history. But what they should do is remove people from being paramedic who ain't doing shit. Alright, there it is. So, that was the Legion Square We Got a Problem theme song. Anyway, so it's time now to share our screen a little bit, because we have a case study that we have to look at. And it was created by Anka, saying that the OVH cloud, which apparently CNRNG is using to host its server, is lackluster and is causing big packet loss. So, it's now time to go through the TED Talk. So we're going to share our screen right here. Now, I didn't really look over this all that much, so if it feels like I'm just saying nonsense, which really that's what the show is anyway, and if it seems I don't know what I'm talking about, I do not know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna go through this as if we are a layman, all right? Because I don't really know what the hell this is about, and I don't really think that the packet loss is really a big issue. But let's take a look. So the disclaimer here is that Anka is not a network specialist, which I think we already knew without even I don't think that had to be said, to be honest with you. I mean, clearly. If you've spent time around Anka, you'd probably know that she's definitely not anything to do with the word specialist, but yeah, you know, whatever. So it's a 3-minute, 31-second video. Let's take a look at this sheet right here. Okay, so we're gonna define packet loss here, huh? Wait, hold on, I gotta record this, hold on. Because there's gotta be visuals for this shit. Gotta get OBS up on here. OBS is already running, what? Okay, there we go. Alright, perfect. So, this is probably not a scientific definition of packet loss, but it apparently is when you can swear on yo mama that you hit the dude but he didn't go down. I guess this is any time that you attack ultimate. I mean, your mom got fucked before your dad got the BJ. So basically, you swear on your mama that you killed ultimate, but he fucks up and shifts all over the screen and he doesn't die or whatever the case. And then he starts taunting you. Okay, let's see. So how does packet loss happen? So it's either when you or the server has a bad connection or performance issues. Now, we all know that the server is hosted in Tony Solar's
basement.
Look at him. How long was he here? How long has he been here?
I've been here always.
As Cap.
You pull me out of the spotlight. I don't know why.
You were in the spotlight, huh?
I've tried to.
I can't fucking believe it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. HENDRIK is now in the show. He is now here.
Who lost his bet? Was there a bet about this?
Well, so far we're doing a TED Talk on Anka saying that the server's hosting is shit. So maybe Anka lost the bets and is mad and now needs to blame the packet loss. But the point here is that the server is hosted in Tony Solar's basement, so maybe that could be the reason why the packet loss is bad. But let's get to the next slide, HENDRIK.
Okay, I'm following.
Alright. Listen, I can read. Let's go. Alright. So what is I thought we did this already. What is packet loss? Alright, so it's the percent of your info sent to the server that was not delivered. What is this? Sent to server, not delivered to it. We need a proofreader on this shit, bro. Like, can we have someone proofread this shit? But yeah, you understand. Percentage of information sent that did not get delivered. So right now I have 5% packet loss, but I ain't doing shit right now, so it doesn't really matter. Let's get some more information.
Put it this way, like, it's the same as how many messages you send to girls, but how many don't reply to you. That is your packet loss percent you want to know.
You mean the amount that did not reply to you?
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, shit. Oh, listen. If that was true, 5% packet loss is actually pretty fucking good. Yeah. I mean, if 95% of the women that you message you back, that I would take that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So in that case, packet loss would be pretty good.
Yeah. But maybe this is the way some may understand it.
Well, there you go, folks. That's the easy way to understand. Layman's terms, man. Tony Solar said 1% packet loss here, US to UK. Ah. We'll see, man.
Basement.
Good packet loss. I mean, if it's hosted in your basement, then it should be 0, huh? So right now, here we go. But I have only 3% packet loss. You would think that's a good number, right? You know, if you're doing mundane things like we're doing right now, then it's not gonna matter. But if you do shooting, folks, if you do shooting in active environments, then it means a very lot. It means a lot. What does it mean, folks? Alt tabbing affects your packet loss. Alright, so we see a little diagram here, right? So, if your enemy has 0% packet loss, then wherever they move along this dotted line is where they actually are. But if you have 5% packet loss, then this is like forward lag or some shit, huh? You're a bit more forward than you should be, I guess. And the server's right here. Excellent diagram. I think I need
Right
some
here.
subtitles for this one. All right, so that shows, and here it is. So nice overlay here, by the way. So
Wait, who made this? Did you make this?
no, it was Anka who made it.
What?
Anka who, yes.
Oh boy.
So we're doing the TED Talk for Anka right now, and the point is, we were all told, folks, right? We were told that ping is the biggest problem, not packet loss. Like, packet loss was some shit that people said that only quacks believe in, huh? You know, just like, in the past you were told to follow the food pyramid, right? The food pyramid is how you need to live your life, right? And if you fuck up, then you didn't follow it, right? But in the past, we were told that ping is 100% the factor for why people have laggy fighting experiences. But it's not just ping, ladies and gentlemen. Packet loss also bin means something. And that means that some of your shots will never get to the server. And this is a big problem, alright? And that ping should not be a problem because most servers have ping compensation, right? Just like back in the SAMP days, before lag shot or during lag shot, there was no ping compensation. So you had to manually ping compensate. Kamanus asked, what is the normal GPU temperature? I mean, it depends on your GPU, bro. It depends on a lot of factors, bro. Tony Solar says, packet loss does not equal ping. Packet loss is missing data. Ping is delayed data. Yeah, I think Anka is, I guess is trying to say that. Yeah. Next slide. Okay, what is good packet loss? Oh, Christ. So, folks, barely tolerable packet loss for gaming is 0.5%. 0.5%. Now, for VoIP, it's 1%, but Europeans don't speak anyway, so I don't think this really matters. So, I don't think Europeans care about this because they don't use VoIP. But for gaming, is 0.5% packet loss is tolerable, right? Which, 5M doesn't do decimals in the packet loss. So unless your packet loss is 1%, it is unacceptable. For professional gaming, folks, the packet loss has to be 0 because they're making all that cash. You know what I mean? CS Joke, if you're in a CS Joke pro player and all this nonsense, your packet loss must be 0 or else you can sue whatever the Valve.
I want to know how many times you have to die that before you decide to make a video like this. I want to know what is the number.
I don't know. I mean, Anka's got a short fuse, man, so it probably didn't need to take all that much.
Yeah, not too many.
Yeah, not too many, man. I don't think it really took too much. Next slide. Let's.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, thanks for listening to my TED Talk. I mean, whatever. Okay, so 5M GTA 5 servers. To everyone who has ever played Minecraft. Seriously, bro. I mean, really? Minecraft, please. We know how to... We know how demanding stuff can be. Explosions, mobs running around. I don't know what kind of world you live in, but... I mean, I don't play Minecraft, but, unless you're playing Minecraft with, ray tracing or some shit, I'm not really understanding how it's demanding. I guess it's in the eye of the beholder, I guess, huh? Next slide. You could have made these slides a bit shorter, honestly. Okay, so here's a Minecraft analogy. You need a server that can handle your a-hole friend blowing up your base with 9,000 TNT. And the 9,000 TNT, I guess this is a barometer for the worst case scenario of performance on your Minecraft server. You know, I'm sure we all have that one friend who you invite to your Minecraft server that does a lot of dumb shit, right? They invite you onto the server and they blow shit up and they blow your game up. So your server has to be as strong to withstand this amount of load onto it, apparently. Next slide.
You need a server. Oh, okay.
Discovering 5M. Alright, so before Anka played on CNRNG, is a PvP/VE server, a different one. It was good, really enjoyed, neutered GTA Online, because people who play GTA Online, they're kind of kiddie, and they have lots of modders, alright? So this is the Discovery. Next slide. Fuck's sake. And Anka played with a friend and wanted to show her a couple of cops and robbers server. It was my friend, it was my brother. My sister got me banned. Some shit like that. But they found this server. And it was good, but it was still under the influence of SAMP. Obviously. I don't think this is going to packet loss now. This is kind of a general overarching thing.
Yeah, I was feeling, is this like saying goodbye now?
I mean, the 10-year ban could do that, I guess, huh? Oh, here we go. We're back to packet loss now. Despite the game mechanics issues, which is not packet loss related, I quickly started to realize that there is something wrong with hit scan or something. I swear, I shot them with machine gun, and they didn't lose health. What kind of machine gun was it, though?
Heli?
Heli! Oh, yes, it was machine gun heli. Machine gun, oh Christ. Machine gun, oh my god. Oh my god. Hendrik strikes again, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that was funny, then he made it a machine gun Kelly joke. Oh Christ. I don't know. Do I have a sound for that, man? I don't know. But let's try to forget that one. But yeah. Anka shot somebody with machine gun Kelly, and they didn't even lose health.
Anyone could be saying that, like, I shot you. What the fuck? You're a cheater. You didn't lose health. Like,
you are laggy. Your packet loss is very high.
Yeah.
And that's when the MG meta came.
Okay.
The MG meta, huh? Why are you even looking into Anka? She's got mental issues. That's why. This is why it's content, bro. That's exactly why we're doing this. Next slide. All right. So.
Today,
Go ahead.
Today I look back and see packet loss of 3%. How do you look back?
Reminiscing, I guess. So Anka looked back during the times and seeing 3% packet loss, and she came to a realization that everyone used slower, high damage weapons to mitigate the packet loss.
Interesting.
Hold up now. So I got a question. So people were using what? Hold up now. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I don't know what the RPM or what is it? What do you call it? This is the RPM, right? The bullets per minute. I know bullets doesn't start with R, but rounds per minute. The combat MG's RPM is not low, right? It's not slow. I mean, the assault rifles. Oh, I see what she's saying. Okay, because we talked about how the assault rifle is the shittiest rifle in the game. Well, two-handed rifle in the game, but the RPM of the assault rifle is low. But the combat MGs is not low, right? I mean, so I'm not, you know. But I understand what she's kind of saying here, I guess, huh? I just can't really explain it. But let's move on, I guess. It's like how the mini SMG's RPM is really high, but it's a shit weapon. I don't know, whatever. Packet loss discovery. So after almost a year ban, I came back. I noticed I can't kill anyone. Well, yeah, I mean, not to say that Anka did not
no
play,
gaming, no shooting for a year, you become rusty.
I'm sure Anka did some gaming during the year that she was banned, right? It's just,
Right.
you know, when you are not used to the NG mechanics, you know, you have to reacclimate yourself to it, huh? My gun.
Used again, right?
Yeah, you have to get used to it again. My gun and gun plain bullets are like paper shooters. To be fair, Nakotas aren't really what they used to be, to be honest with you. But yeah, they're like paper shooters. I couldn't win a single fight. I shoot 60 bullets into opponent and they still have armor. That's crazy. I mean, who is she fighting, man? Render? You know? Probably Lava or some shit, but Lava's not a laggy dude, so... Preacher says, sounds for me like it's a skill issue. Help.
No, it's the packet loss.
It's the packet loss, man.
Yeah. And then if it's not that, it's gonna be your like siblings or your friend or modders or cheaters or, you know. Just pick the reason, okay?
A lot of factors, but packet loss is big. So here you go, folks. I tried everything. I blamed myself and my connection. Damn, son. So we're getting into the guilt. We're starting to get some guilt right here, folks. So I blamed myself and my connection. I play through my phone 4G, but I don't have same problems with any other game. Hold up now, I'm confused.
Does Minecraft have a packet loss?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Minecraft packet loss. It must have packet loss since it's a multiplayer game. But does it have? Does it have? Oh, it has. Okay. I thought I was thinking like packet loss against the mobs. Is that a thing? But I guess so. Janice says it has packet loss. So I'm a little confused here, Hendrik. Is this implying that? Welcome. Does this imply that Anka is playing through 4G and has no internet provider?
I played through my phone 4G, but I don't have the same problems with any other game. Huh? Well, there was your reason for the packet loss, I can assume, huh?
Well, you know,
I'm not an expert, but it sounds not so, you know, working.
Yeah, I'm no expert either, but I very rarely been on a mobile hotspot while playing a multiplayer game, especially number one, because it's going to drain your data mad fucking quick. But I remember when I used to do that, when I had shit internet, I would get very high.
No cap.
I'd have no cap on my packet loss or ping. You know what I mean? So, but, I mean, Anka is saying that she does not have any same problems. Jeez, I can't speak English now.
You're welcome.
Does not have the same problems with any other game. So 4G works for her for every other game but NG. So there's got to be something else. I guess we're going to know what the something else is in a little bit. Next slide.
Minecraft.
Next time you play Minecraft, you gotta lag shoot the mobs. Nabarro asks, how drunk was Anka when doing that video? Maybe
No, absolutely sober and healthy. In any possible way.
100%, man.
Yeah.
100%. So we have this EXE right here.
Why would you even think anything else?
I don't know, but this is content, man. So we're all for it. WinMTR.exe.
What?
So Anka did all the quality of service stuff, right? I thought you could do this through a router. If you're using 4G, then you can't change the shit, right? Try to VPN just like Time for SETI/Sunny, thinking it is my fault. So we're being guilty again, folks. Right? We're being self-manipulated into having guilt. It's the worst guilt to have. But then I tried this app. We had to hack a bit to get IP assumption in RNG, and other servers. But what I found out is we had to hack a little bit, Hendrik.
Shocking.
Little bit of hacking to do. Is this ban worthy? And now we're here. We are here, folks. After a lot of digging through the internet forearms, I found out that the 5M servers that are running on OVH have the same packet loss around 17%. And ones that don't run fine with 0. What? Don't run fine that have 0. Okay. I must be hallucinating. So OVH, could that be the reason, folks? Let's take a look at the proof. Next slide.
Proof.
Let's see some proof. Oh, alright, here's the conclusion of the study, folks. The 2-year study has been resolved. The hosting service provider, who doesn't give a flying duck. That's a duck. Who doesn't give a flying duck about their customers. What the fuck is this? We're not doing that. Next slide. So, it was OVH. That's the conclusion. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm not saying that. It sounds a bit, oh. It could be. It could be. So, okay, so she's using WinMTR to measure the packet loss and the packets being sent and received. So, Anka sent some packets to desix.ovhcloud.com. So 78 packets were sent. We need a better color here. 78 packets were sent, and 70 were received. So that is an 11% loss in packets. And I don't know what these numbers are. Best, average, worst, last. I don't know what these numbers are. Butthead says, Russian crier. So basically, I can't fucking write. Basically, 70 over 78, based on this, is 89% of packets were received. So that would be an 11% packet loss. The question, though, is, can we make this conclusion only sending 78 packets? Because when you are playing on the server, thousands and thousands of packets are being sent as you're playing. So is 78 too little of a sample size? That's the question. Dies of Pam says, free yeet, witty, free wick. Ripson to all three of them. So we're almost done, folks.
You're using 4G to play online game, where even a millisecond is, makes a difference. But you live near Russia, so any count 1 + 1, because I can.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. If Anka was using an internet provider, maybe it'd be better. I mean, using your mobile hotspot is kind of for emergency, is it? And so here's another proof. Okay, I think folks, we're doxing. So HENDRIK and I have both been accused of doxing.
History.
Yeah, we've both confused or accused of doxing on the show before.
Yeah. They call us the Dox Boys.
Yeah, the Dox Boys. I was accused of doxing because some guy can't control his alcohol. HENDRIK was accused of doxing because of some dude who showed his license plate in a public Discord. And Messed Up Smiley, actually, last week was accused of doxing.
Really?
Because he said Candy Ass's ethnicity, even though it's been said in public before. So I'm blocking out this IP because it was in the video. So I don't want to get accused of anything. Anyway, so on this next slide right here, we see 15% packet loss. The problem is, folks, we look at the number of packets that are sent, and they were sent in the 40s. So, the question mark really is this enough packets to be sent to quantify the amount of packet loss here? What we need to see in this study is other hosts, other FiveM hosts, and how they compare to OVX Cloud. I'm not saying OVX Cloud is a good service, but we need to compare OVH Cloud rather to other cloud providers and compare to see which ones are good and which ones are shit. Next slide. This might be the last slide, actually. This is the last slide. Okay. Oh, wait, here we go. We have something here. All right. So, okay, we're still gonna have that. Whatever. Actually, no. Let's clear that. EU server busted community. Whatever the fuck that is. So, on cloudflare.smileixp.net, they had a 0% packet loss, sending 32 packets. Question, though, again, is 32 packets enough to determine the efficacy of a cloud provider? Now, we all know about Cloudflare. It's widespread. Many sites use it. So I'll give her that. And also, I see here 0% loss on Riot Games. I didn't know that Anka played the League of Lemons. I mean, it is a toxic game, but the problem here is, again, we have 32 packets. But this is Riot Games. If this is actually the real Riot Games, I mean, they pay a lot of money to have good hosting. Preacher says, toxic person in toxic game. What's wrong? Hey, you said not me. League of Lemons, yes, Render. That's what I called it back in the day. But I mean, Riot Games pays a lot of money for their hosting, and they have hundreds of thousands of players that play, so they must have good hosting. I don't really know if it's apples to compare it to this server, you know what I mean? Now, Cloudflare, yeah, you know, we can compare these two, but Riot, not too sure about that. Render in chat just said, quote, only thing I lick is my own dick.
I'm happy for you.
That's a problem, folks. Oh, Butthead. Oh, quoted from Butthead. So Butthead said that. Okay.
Happy for him also.
Yeah, happy for you both. I don't know which one of y'all to lick your own dick, but we're happy for you. We're happy for you. So, there it is, folks. That is the evaluation of OVH Cloud from Anka. The PowerPoint, the presentation. So the question that I'm gonna give to Anka now is, we need a part 2, and we need a larger study on this, and we need you to compare more cloud services, because there are many cloud services on the internet where you can host your server. We need to see a list of them, just like, you know those YouTube channels where they test out a CPU or GPU, how much FPS it gets upon release. That is what we need, Anka. So part 2, I'm going to give you this challenge. Part 2 to this is to compare different cloud providers. Navarro says, quote, shallow research, need more benchmark. So we need to benchmark more cloud providers, all right? Do not include Riot, because they're in a different league. But do Cloudflare, do OVH Cloud, do AWS, whatever the fuck. And we need a list so that OVH Cloud can be exposed once and for all. Anyway, that's it. Go ahead.
The only thing I want to know is still how many times you have to die to do this so-called analyzing.
It was probably in the single digits, man. I think it was in the single digits.
Or was it just you woke up with a bad attitude and you think I'm gonna have a chill gameplay, and then you actually die the first minute, and then you're really upset, and then you're like, what is this? What is this? And then like, packet loss. That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe.
I mean, who knows, man? Maybe Anka is a graduate of the QNVN School of Shooting, right? So it cannot be her skill, right? It cannot be her skill. It must be packet loss. It must be ping, or packet loss. Excuse me. You know what I mean? But the 4G thing is really crazy. I'll tell you that.
It is.
It's
like in our day, playing SAMP 4G, like no way.
Yeah, man, you would lag your ass off the server.
Yeah,
that's for sure. I think I do remember trying to play SAMP at times with mobile hotspot if my internet was being shit, and yeah, I would desync, man. I'd have to quit. So who knows, man. Also, yeah, so that's it, folks. We're gonna get these IPs out of here because I'm a little paranoid, right?
Yeah.
We've been accused of doxing on this show before, so we don't want IPs to be be put in the wrong hands here. But anyway, folks, that is it for the Punkery show. No guests today, even though version 4.4 is out. I understand that.
I feel like we have reached the point where I am a guest, but maybe not quite yet. Maybe soon.
Almost.
Yes.
Almost. What we need is HENDRIK's 5 minutes of Formula One. In fact, let's do that now. It's time of the show for HENDRIK's 5 minutes of Formula One. What's the big shit going on?
Next race in 22 days in United States, which we all know is the greatest country of all times. And we will be racing in Austin, Texas. Everything is big in Texas, so
shit.
Go big. Don't bring your gun. Just do anything else, but don't bring your own gun. That's what we don't want to.
Yes, no shooting during the race, but for the Formula One fans out there, Austin, Texas is the next race.
Save your gun for the Trump or something else. We don't know, but don't bring it there.
Yes, exactly. Don't shoot the racers. I mean, you're not going to hit them anyway because they're all short. But that's what it be. Lewis Hamilton, vegan, right? Max Verstappen is the shortest Dutch person in history. He's like 5'11". I mean, listen, if you are from the Netherlands and you're 5'11", you should probably just fucking move, bro. Honestly, you should move. It's funny, right? You would be the shortest man in Dutchland, but if you move across the pond to England, you'd be in good shape. You know what I mean? So that's oh Jesus. Butthead in game just said, "I am 5'11" penis size."
Happy still for you, man. If that's what they measure in school in Dutchland, all right, we'll take it. If that's the measurement.
Yeah, that's what they do in Dutchland. They do that. And any more Formula One news, HENDRIK? Any more Formula One news?
We are sad for this racer. I don't know if you know, but Ricciardo, he had his the last race for now. He got kicked out of the team like middle season. Didn't deliver. That happens.
So he sucks.
Yeah, you can put the blame on the car if you want. But I think he could drive better, but just not his season again, I guess.
So he's going down to F2?
Also, people, this snowflake type of thing we have going on today in this world.
Mm-hmm.
Your best friend, Max Verstappen, he was swearing. He said he said fuck. The car was fucked. And he got kind of like a penalty from the FIA. And a lot of drivers have been criticizing it that, you can't say like F, you can't say fuck anymore in the official, media, moment. So that was creating a lot of opinions, of course, and emotions. Maybe even.
I mean, that's crazy because in last season and the season before, when Formula One coverage would see what drivers were saying, they were cursing and nothing
on the radio.
Yeah, they'd bleep it, but
they have been like clipping them to their own social medias, like Formula One. So maybe they censor it like beep, but
that was a little different, huh? So anyway, folks, version 4.4 is here. Make sure we need some feedback on how quickly people fucking die. Honestly, I think a little bit overkill. Missing you already, but it says one up, bro. We don't talk like that. And yeah, that's it. For HENDRIK, what?
Do you know what happened exactly 30 years ago in Europe?
I do not know.
Yeah, there was this cruise ferry called MS Estonia, and it sank. Okay. and a lot of people died.
Your son.
Like 850.
850 people died.
Yeah, this happened in '94. You know, the good '90s.
Not good for the guys that died, huh?
It was a huge thing, of course, at that time, and still, when you think about it, like almost 900 people died. There was about 1,000 people abroad, so the death rate was quite high. But exactly 30 years ago, it happened at like a little bit past midnight, after 1 a.m. Quite bad storm, big waves on the open sea, and a lot of people.
Well,
Almost 1,000 people died.
Was that a cruise?
Yeah, like a cruise ferry, yeah. Made in 1980.
Yeah, this is why we don't fuck with the sea, ladies and gentlemen.
Have you been on a ferry? Have you been on the sea? With the cruise.
I have been on a boat before, but that was when I was like
when you
11.
came to America. Sorry.
I need the sound for that one.
Right.
I need the sound for that one. We can't end this little encounter here without a sound. This is basically Hendrik right here, folks. I don't know what's going on here, but this is Hendrik.
You handled it to me, man.
To know about you.
I'm a fun guy. I mean, it's just more question you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
An excellent joke, bro. Listen, after that joke, here's how I laughed. Here's how I laughed when I heard that joke. Here it is. That's
Okay, time to end.
That's what I yeah, there it is. So folks, next time you're on a cruise, just watch out. Alright?
Yeah, and don't sleep.
Yeah, don't sleep.
The boat might sink while you're sleeping, so.
Yeah, this is why you gotta learn how to swim in the open water, folks. But yeah, that is it. We'll see you in October. Trip is on.
Yeah.